Okay, so I'm pretty obsessed with reduced tillage. And I've been going to California a lot to conferences because I'm really curious about what's happening in the bigger picture around the world. And I also think that it's important to note that if you can we're tractor scale, so if you can do this on 10 acres, you might be able to do it on 100. Who knows, you might even be able to do some of the things that we're playing around with on 1,000 acres. So I'm always conscious and thinking about that. But we've developed, when we started this process, there were some things that because I had 35 years of farming and tilling too much, that could be a detriment, but in my case, I think I actually used that positively. And I thought a lot about the equipment that I had been using and how I could change this up to create a system that was more biologically friendly, for lack of better words. So when we started this, we had a lot of compaction in the soil. We came at it with some pretty heavy pieces of equipment. We did some really deep subsoiling, like 20 inches down. Then we went to a chisel plow, which is a little bit more like a foot, and we would use it intermittently throughout the farm. And then now we're using something called a perfecta harrow. We only use that occasionally when we need to, which is less disturbance. And then we built a very customized zone tiller, which can do 1 to 4 rows, and it can do these little narrow strips of only like 3 to 4 inches wide. So, and this is all mixed in with, planting cover crops and rolling cover crops and rotating animals, which are creating this really charged biological soil, where there's a lot of soil aggregation. And over time, it used to be when I plowed out here, I could feel resistance on the tractor and through the implement on the seat of the tractor. Now when we plow, it feels soft. The soil, the life is getting down deep into the soil, and things are really changing. So this has been a systematic approach of just slowly over time reducing tillage and rethinking, like, is there a better way? Can we do a lot of customized machine, implementation here, work, building new tools. And it's working. I'm absolutely over the moon this season because we're seeing changes that I never thought possible in 5 years.